Hello. Hi, Robert.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Just arrived home a few minutes
Good.
ago.
Good. From work?
No, I went to the spa.
Oh, very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
relaxing for a while.
Good. So a good start to the weekend.
Yeah. What
Okay,
about you?
wonderful. Well, it's 9 o'clock at night where I am. So I'm actually just kind of finishing my Friday night. Um, went to
Which?
work. I went to work and then I went out to dinner with my roommate and just got home a little bit ago. So gonna end my night with a fun class.
We have the same time here.
Oh, where are you?
From Spain.
From Spain. Okay, yeah. So same time. Good, cool. So Friday night fun conversation class. Great. And Sarah, hello.
Hello,
How are you tonight?
I'm fine, thank you. And you? How are you?
I'm I'm good, thank you. And where are you from?
I'm from Germany, from Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. So it's also 9 o'clock where you are.
Um,
Very cool, very cool. All right, and everyone is showing up. Hello. Let's see. Older? Am I saying your name right? Older?
Señora,
All right. Hello. Daniel, hello.
Hey, Stephanie, good to see you again.
Good to see you. How are you today?
I'm great. It's finally Friday and it's almost night, so the weekend is almost here.
Yes. Friday night, it's a good time to have a fun conversation class.
Yeah, of course. And how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's just a typical Friday. I worked, went out to dinner, and now I'm home to finish the night here on Dribbling.
Oh, cool. Any plans for the weekend?
Not much. I might go tomorrow. I might go visit some other friends in town, but I haven't decided. We'll see.
Okay, great.
Great. Yeah. And let's see. Ivan, hello.
hi teacher,
Or
how are you
Ivan.
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Nice.
Mm,
And where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Cool. Welcome. All right, great.
Thank you.
Okay. And let's see. Juan Pedro. I don't know how to say the first name there.
Hi, Joe.
Joe. Okay, Joe Pedro, or should I just call you Joe?
Joao or Pedro. You decide.
Joe Pedro. Okay, I'll try to say it all. Joe Pedro. Awesome. Welcome to class. How are you today?
Thank you. I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine, thanks. And where are you from?
Brazil.
I was guessing. Wonderful. Great. Well, welcome to class. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
And Khaled, hello.
Hello, Stephanie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I wish that you enjoyed your vacation.
What's that?
I wish that you enjoyed your vacation last week.
Ah, yes. Last week when I was in London, in England, I did. I enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Great. And Ksenia, hello.
Hello, Stephanie.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
And Mustafa, hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Good to see you again.
Good, good, thank you. Good to see you as well. All right, and let's see. Oler? I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Oler? Hello?
Yes, you are right. It's Oleg, but I think he can't hear you.
Okay. Well, hi Oleg, and welcome to class. Hope you can join us. Okay, so tonight's class is called Speaking Practice. The idea is that we will have one topic, and you will have many questions to answer about that topic. So different questions will require different grammar, of course. You'll have to defend your opinions or speak hypothetically or talk about your past. So a good variety of grammar in your speaking. But it is a fluency-based class, so I will not correct many things unless there's something that is confusing. I will not correct. But, of course, as always, if you have any questions, please ask. And with that, we will go to the website. I'll share the link just in case you'd like it on your own screen. This is just a website with some great questions based around topic. And our topic tonight is animals. So all our questions tonight will be about animals. So get ready, and I'll share the screen. The links are in the chat, and we'll get started. All right. So first question, animals. Would you like to go hunting? So hunting is like the sport of killing animals. Often you eat the animals that you hunt, but not always. Hunting can be just for fun. So would you like to go hunting? Why or why not? And but can, let's see, Daniel, will you go first?
Yeah, sure.
All right, go ahead. Thank you.
I don't think so. I think I would never hunt, especially because I can stand the fact that I'm going to harm like an animal and make him suffer, and so because I love animals, and especially I have like cats and dogs here in my house, so I can't think about the possibility that I'm going there with like a hunting rifle and shoot an animal down just for fun or just to eat it.
Good. Yeah, so it sounds like it definitely would not be a sport for you, and you would not like to go hunting.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like I don't have any other option, if it's like for survival, I mean, like I'm living, let's say, in a post-apocalypse world, and I mean, there's no other option nearby, and I have to do that to survive. Yeah, but if I can avoid it, no way.
Great. Good answer. Well said. Thank you very much, and thanks for going first.
Oh,
all
sure.
right. Great. All right, so Ivan, how about you? Would you like to go hunting, and why or why not?
Excuse me, you mentioned me, Khaled?
No, sorry, I said Ivan? I'm moving to the right from Daniel, at least on my screen. I'm not sure how it looks on other people's screens, but Ivan? I don't know if he can hear me. Ivan, hello? All right, we're going to move to the right. João Pedro, your turn. Would you like to go hunting, and why or why not?
No, I guess I'll never will do that. because as the fir- as Daniel said, I love animals, and I guess that people should protect them, not hurting them. And I guess that's it. It's not fair for them.
Great, great, good. Yeah, good answer. So you love animals, and so you would not like that. It would not be enjoyable.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Excellent. Good answer. Khaled, your turn. Would you like to hunt, or would you like to go hunting? Why or why not?
Yes, I would like to go hunting. It's because the environment that you were racing in, or you were growing up in. My village and my town and the general situation, the atmosphere for my village or my town there, or the style of life there is must it forces us to be hunter sometimes, you know. It doesn't mean that we are savage or we are barbarian or we are maybe live in the dark age or in middle age. No, but it's important. It's kind of manhood, you know, to to be like the other peoples in the village or in the area that I live in, you know. And sometimes we need that. We need to hunt, but not nowadays. It is kind of a traditional habit. It's of it's a tradition in my village to be good hunter, because in the past they need to hunt to live, to eat, but nowadays there is no need at all. But it's a kind of heritage that we get from my ancestor.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Good. Really. Yeah.
Now, yes, it is kind of improving your manhood. You know, you are man. You have
Yeah.
to
So,
get a point.
your microphone is breaking up a little bit there. Your microphone is going in and out. But it really sounds like in your culture it's been a rite of passage or something you do as you grow up to kind of join the social
Yes, it's social
situation to contribute. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. And I think most societies have that at their base. Every society needs people who can achieve food, get meat, or grow vegetables, or feed the population. It's very important.
Teacher,
Right.
we live in rules that controls us. You know, therefore I cannot break these rules, especially cultural rules or social rules. It's kind of it's of heritage that you you cannot say no for it. You have to adopt them. You have to adopt this.
Yeah, it's noble to be a part of the society, to contribute to the group and be a part of it is important
Yes.
and noble. Good. Great. Wow, really good answer. A lot to think about. Thank you, Khaled. Excellent.
Welcome.
All right, Ksenia, how about you? Would you like to go hunting, and why or why not?
Of course not. I don't like such kind of activities or sport. I don't know how to name the thing. I'm against hunting when people kill animals just for fun, or they kill them to make a scarecrow. I don't know how to say the toy from killed animal. I think it's a scarecrow or something like that.
Yeah, yep, a scarecrow. Yep, a scarecrow.
Yes,
Well, a
because
scarecrow we would usually make out of hay, but yeah, they would hang like a dead animal in a place where animals were, and it's like a scarecrow. So yeah.
because I
Good.
know one man who have such room with a lot of scarecrows, and he was very very yeah, not very, he's so like this room, and he when someone came to visit him, he at the first shows this room, but for me it was I don't know, like a scary room in a horror movie. It's awful for me. I don't know, maybe if you are starving and the question you die or live, I think maybe I can kill, but I prefer to eat grass or something like that, but not kill animal. If the animal was very aggressive and it animal want to kill me, yes, in that case I can kill the animal, but no otherwise. That's all.
Great. Great, good answer. Interesting, interesting. And this room, I'm interested, the room, okay, so scarecrows would be like a dead animal you build. The original scarecrow was something you'd put in corn to scare crows away. But it sounds like this was a room with like dead animals that were like stuffed with cotton, or was that what it was, Ksenia? A room with dead animals, like inside the house?
Yes, it was a special room for this stuff.
Okay, yeah, so I think that's taxidermy. When we stuff dead animals and put them on display in a house or a museum, it's called taxidermy.
Okay.
And that sounds very creepy. I would not like that room either.
Yes.
Good. Thank you for sharing. That's a great story. Great. All right. Mustafa, how about you? Would you like to go hunting? Why or why not?
To be honest with you, I cannot answer this question because I don't have experience in hunting, so I cannot judge that. But I think it's a good experience. It was like related to fishing, maybe. So it's not hard. Something hard, maybe you can do it, but you might need some patience when you try to do that. Like patience is good maybe for me to stay and wait until you have something maybe. Um, so I cannot like tell you if I like hunting or not. Um, but here maybe it's common. It's common to hunt some birds and fish. So fish is more close to me, more than like hunting bear, something like that.
Okay, good. Yeah. So, yeah, fishing is kind of like hunting fish. Just has
Yeah.
a special name. Yeah,
Yeah.
so maybe you'd enjoy fishing more than shooting birds or deer. Good. Great. Good answer. Nice thoughts. Well said. All right, great. So, Robert, how about you? Would you like to go hunting? Why or why not?
Well, I wouldn't like to go hunting if I think of it like a sport or a hobby. I know some friends that they go hunting, rabbits and so on, and they see that as a sport. I wouldn't do that. In case of need, if I had to, if I hadn't any food or supermarkets, I probably would go as a necessity. But as a sport, I don't share that point of view, and it makes me think of bullfights here in Spain. They were famous some years ago. Now, fortunately, every day they are like for prohibited. I don't know how to say that. They don't allow to do
Yes,
bullfights.
they are prohibited to do bullfights.
Okay, and that's some tradition from Spain and some Latin American countries, and that's the worst thing I ever seen. But I also think that when we eat, sorry, sorry, when we eat meat or fish, we are not really aware that we are eating animals too. So we are like, we are not hunting, but we are eating dead animals. So the point is, I think that we don't have to make them suffer. So otherwise, we will have to be vegetarians. So it depends on the context.
Yeah, yeah, great. So you would not like to go hunting for fun, but
No.
if you had to put food on the table, well, you would like to provide food.
Yeah, probably.
Great, nice, good, well said. Great, all right. Sarah, how about you? Would you like to go hunting? Why or why not?
I would like to go hunting animals very much, and they're something like a friend for me. And I also had a pet when I was a little girl, and I had a big responsibility, and I felt very sorry for her when something happened. And I think even if I was in the situation that I'm in a forest and I wouldn't do that, because I'm not the person who even let the animals die because of me. Because I think if there are more hunters, I think then the humans think about themselves and not about the animals, because they also wouldn't survive when there are many hunters to kill them. Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
good.
would
Good. That we're kind of animals in a way ourselves, and it would be very difficult, definitely, to hunt an animal, I think.
Yes.
Great, thank you. All right, great, well said. And let's see, Oleg, hello.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, how are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Good, good. All right, well, it's your turn. So would you like to go hunting, and why or why not?
Oh, Stephanie, this is a hard question for me. I have never thought about about hunting. I have never been on hunting. I have never killing animals. But I think many years ago, our people go hunting, and it was normal for everyone. Go to the tree and kill animals, take with animals, and to get it to home and make dinner. It was normal, but actually, I can go to shop. I can buy meat. I think now hunting it is only sport for people who like it. I don't know why people like to do this. It is strange. Maybe it is very nature, because these people may be very aggressive, and they like to do this. For me, I don't like to kill animals.
Great, all right, thanks for sharing. Yeah, I think probably people's reasons for doing it are varied. I think there's definitely an argument for how much we need food. And I think it is, as Khaled said, it's a part of our society. It's something, whether we think about it or not, someone is out there getting our food for us. I think a few others said that as well. So when it comes to me, would I like to go hunting? No, I would not like to go hunting because I love animals. I can't imagine killing one. However, if I was very hungry, then I would.
You didn't try it. If you try it, you will enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I would. Maybe I would. And it's definitely, I think this has less to do with culture. Like, I haven't ever needed to shoot my food.
Don't judge now. After you get this experience, maybe you'll judge. Not now.
All right, yeah. So I can't rightly say, but if someone asked me to go tomorrow, I would say no, thank you. But I do think it's probably a very important pastime. Paintball, on the other hand, I would enjoy quite a bit. All right, great job, everyone. So that was our question. We're going to continue in the same topic, but move to the next question. What animals have you seen in the wild? So this is a past tense question, but you'll be using the present perfect to answer. And in the wild means in their natural habitat or in their homes. So like a bear or a lion that you've seen in the forest or in the jungle. And you'll use the present perfect. You'll say, I have seen. In fact, maybe I'll go first for this one. I have seen a white rhino in the wild in Nepal in the jungle. Doing a tour through the jungle. I saw a white rhino in the wild. All right, so we started with Daniel last time. Let's start with Ivan this time, or Ivan. Ivan, are you there? Ivan? I think we had to skip him last time too. We can't hear you. I'm not sure if you're muted. Okay, let's go. Joe Pedro. Joe Pedro. Have you ever seen any animals in the wild?
No, I haven't. I don't know. I just went twice in the zoo. I don't know if
yeah, no. Go ahead.
Not, I don't know. I've never seen any animal in the wild.
Oh, too bad. Yeah, a zoo is the opposite of in the wild, so.
Yeah.
All right. Good, well, good. Not required to. Great, thank you for answering. Perfect answer. Khaled, how about you? Have you ever seen any animals in the wild?
Yes, I saw a lot. I saw a lot of animals. But the most animals that I saw was birds, birds, different kind of birds, because in my area we have a river, and also we have wild animals there, but not forest, no. It's the places where we don't have tree, like wild, maybe wolves, and also we have a lot of bears, which live in the river.
Cool, cool. So while it sounds like your environment has a lot of birds and maybe wolves, but not any really big wild animals. Good. Great. Excellent. Thanks for answering. Ksenia, what about you? What animals have you seen in the wild?
In Russia, I have seen hedgehogs, of course, foxes. There are many kinds of snakes, not many, about 3 or 4 snakes, different. In Israel, I see a mountain leopard, I don't know how to say, or panther.
Leopard.
Leopard. I see, I don't know, squirrel, rabbits, wild. I think that's all. Nothing special. No lions, no tiger.
Cool. Well, I don't know. I think the leopard, the mountain leopard, sounds pretty special. Were you scared when you saw it?
No, we just ride on a road, and in one side was a mountain, and we see some of traffic. All people came out from their cars and just was staring at this animal. It was very big.
Cool. That's cool. That's cool. I've definitely never seen one of those. Cool. Thanks for sharing. Great story. All right. How about you, Mustafa? What animals have you seen in the wild?
In the wild, you mean in the forest, right?
Yeah, in the forest or in their natural home, whether it's a river, forest, desert, jungle.
Zoo or not zoo? Because I have never seen in the wild, like in the desert.
Yeah, basically in the wild means anything but a zoo. So even if you live in a city with no animals, you might have seen a rabbit or a squirrel.
Yeah, so in the wild, so we have some dog here. We can see some dog, not in the zoo. If you want to like put them in front of me, like just dog, maybe that's it. Or bird, some kind of bird. Pigeon, we have pigeon, I think, something like that. Pigeon, something like bird.
Yeah, your microphone's cutting out a little bit, hard to hear.
Yeah, teacher. So I have never seen like a lot of animal in the wild. I might have to do like some trip to see them and explore a little bit. So I don't have any experience about this. Like I see in the zoo, if you wanna know. Like,
yeah.
But
I think
in the wild, like some bears, maybe you can see some dogs, something like that.
Cool, good. Yeah, depends. It definitely depends where you live for this question.
Yeah, rabbits also.
And great, cool, awesome. All right, thank you for sharing. Great.
You're welcome.
What animals have you seen in the wild? Robert?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear my name. Well, I've seen quite a lot, but the most impactant, no? The most shocking, that was the time when I traveled to Mexico. I swam with a whale shark.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's definitely shocking. So you swam in the ocean?
Yeah, in the middle of the ocean. There was an organized trip where we went with boats to the middle of the ocean, and then there were lots of whale sharks, and we could swim with them. They were harmless because they just eat plankton, and they are harmless. So we could swim with them, That was the most shocking one. Then I've seen
That's cool.
deers in Ireland, and also when I was in Mexico, I saw one crocodile, tarantulas, and lizards. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, all of that sounds cool except the tarantulas. Those are one thing I hope never to see in the wild.
Yeah.
But
It's
the
hard to see.
whale
Yeah.
must have been very cool. That sounds amazing.
It's hard to see the tarantulas because they are like in the ground. I mean, it's the same color. They camouflage.
Oh yeah, they camouflage themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
scarier. That's even more scary that they can just hide. Ugh,
Yeah.
gross. Cool. Sounds exciting. Thank you for sharing. Great. All right, Sarah. How about you? What animals have you seen in the wild?
I haven't seen animals in the wild because seen them, and but I've seen many animals in my city. For example, I have seen in the zoo, and I've seen many animals there, like the tiger or the lion.
Yeah, so most of the wild animals you've seen in the zoo rather than in the wild.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, same for me. I feel like a lot of city people haven't had that many chances to see animals in the wild. Great. All right. And let's see. Xiomara. Did I say that right? Xiomara? Okay. Xiomara just joined us. Not sure if he or she can hear me. So we're going to go around to Daniel. Daniel, have you seen any animals in the wild?
Well, I'm a city person, so not that I remember, I think I've never seen an animal in the wild. But does rats and cockroaches count? Because I think I saw some of this like last night when I was on the train station.
Well, I think that does count. If in the wild means in their home, in the place where they belong, then a rat in the subway and a cockroach in the bathroom, I think counts as yes.
Oh, great.
Seen animals in the wild then. Funny. Very good answer. And let's just try again. Yvonne. See if Yvonne is here. Yvonne, are you there? Or Xiomara, hello? All right. Maybe they just want to observe. Let's go to the next question. Same topic. Have you ever thought about becoming vegetarian? So, of course, vegetarian is when you do not eat meat. With vegetarian, you might eat fish. So it's different from vegan. Vegan means you don't eat fish or any animal products. A vegetarian can still eat fish, can eat cheese, just not typical meat. So that's the question. Let's see, Joe started last time, so Khaled, would you start this time with this question? Have you ever thought about becoming vegetarian?
No, I didn't, and I will not. Even if I can, I will not. I think I think God created the animals to eat them, not all of them. And I want you don't misunderstand me, but I think our bodies need some materials that we didn't found in vegetables. Therefore, I think we need to eat meat. I think it is not
Yeah.
it is our ancestor, and during the history they are killing animals because we need to eat meat. I think it's most important to our bodies. I think we need it, and I don't think God create or found these animals to look at or to be friend with them all the time.
Good. Yeah, we certainly need protein
Yes, protein
in animals.
even in fish meat we there is a lot amount of phosphor or something like this. It's important for our body.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely nutritionally, we need meat. So good. Yeah, those are great reasons for never having thought about becoming vegetarian. Great. Great, thank you. All right, Ksenia, how about you? Have you ever thought about becoming vegetarian?
Yes, I have thought about becoming vegetarian, especially in my childhood, but of course my parents were against it. And now I want to be a vegetarian, but nowadays my husband against it. So it's very difficult to cook for me and for him, so I prefer meat. Yeah, eat meat, but I don't like the taste of meat. I like spices. When somebody says that they like eat meat, no, I don't like meat. But I think it's very important. I agree with Helet for our body, especially I go to the gym very often. So I think if I don't eat meat, it will be very bad for me, for my body. So yes, in one side I want to be, because I love animal and it's pity to eat them. By the way, I have to eat, I think. That's all.
Yeah, so it's something you've thought about in practical life, have achieved. Yeah, good, great points you raised. Thank you. Mustafa, how about you? Have you ever thought about being a vegetarian?
Yeah, I have thought about becoming a vegetarian for a period of time, maybe for about like 1 month, something like that. But I've never did that. I've never done that. Um, but one time I did that. Like I am forced to do that, by the way, because I went to outside country, some country, and that country, we have some culture habits or some culture rules or religion rules that we cannot like eat meat of pig and ham, like basically ham, and this like and chicken, because like we have a unique method to cook the chicken, something like that, if the idea is reached for you. So when I went there, I just ate like vegetarian food. I focused on vegetarian food. It was not for a long time, just about 1.5 months. For me, maybe if I want to become a vegetarian, I think because the only cause if I want to become a vegetarian is because I have pain in my mouth. So I wanna realize some people like say every disease maybe you have or some disease you have in your body because of special kind of food. So because maybe your body has some sensitive to some kind of type or types of food. So I want to know which kind of food. Might be hard, but I have to do it. So crossing that for me. That's it.
Good, yeah. So vegetarianism for health concerns, but otherwise, no. Great, great, good answer. Excellent, thank you. All right, so Robert, how about you? Have you ever thought about becoming vegetarian?
Yes, I've thought about becoming vegetarian, but I think I like meat too much to be vegetarian. I try to reduce the amount of meat, though. I try to eat more vegetables or fish rather than meat, but I have always the desire to eat meat from time to time. So I think I wouldn't be a good vegetarian. Although I think there are studies that prove, or research that prove that you can obtain the same proteins or similar proteins for your body from vegetables. I think there are a good amount of research about that, and I've heard that it improves eating vegetables and all that. It reduces stress and it's good for the general health too. So that's it. I would eat less meat, but I think I wouldn't be vegetarian.
Reducing meat for health's sake, but keeping a little for flavor.
Yes.
Great. Great. I have to say I agree. I wish I would eat more vegetables, but it's difficult. Great. All right. So Sarah, have you ever thought about becoming a vegetarian?
I haven't thought about becoming vegetarian because I also love meat and chicken and something like that, and I also don't eat much vegetarian food, and I don't like fish so much, and it's not my kind of thing to eat it. And I think it's eating meat is also a change of eating vegetarian food and so on. So I think it's better when somebody eats from that food and from that food, from the food of meals and so on, meat and the food of the vegetarian food. In my opinion, it's like that.
Good, well said. Yeah, a balanced diet, we might say. A little of both. Great, good answer. All right, let's see if Xiomara, hello? Xiomara?
She said she can't answer right now because she is in her job.
Okay, am I missing a message somewhere? Maybe there, I see it. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you very much. We'll move right on to Daniel. Have you ever thought about becoming a vegetarian?
Well, I thought about that once, but it was like 5 minutes later. I just remember how much I love meat, and especially grill beef and grilled pork, especially grilled beef with French fries. So I forgot about that in an instant.
Ah, funny. So, yeah, it might sound good for a moment, and then you remember that you want to eat a burger.
Yeah, I mean sometimes like once a week I try to eat like some carrots for the sake of my health.
Good, yeah. Same here. Like, I try to eat green vegetables because I know I should, but then I go out to dinner and I order a steak.
Yeah, and every day I'm trying to drink at least like a cup of orange juice or like lemon juice. So I think things are not so bad for me.
That's good. Yeah, balance is key, I think. Great. Great, great. All right, Ivan, hello, are you there? Feel like we haven't heard from Ivan at all. Ivan? Ivan? All right. Well, if you're there, type in either of the chats or say something. Otherwise, last person for this question, Joe Pedro. How about you? Have you ever thought about becoming vegetarian?
Yes, I have. The last time I thought about it was last week. Um, I guess. Uh, sorry, I forget what I. Yeah. I want. I would like to become a vegetarian because as I said uh, in the last question, I guess that's not fair with animals. At least here in Brazil, the way that the animals are killed, uh, it's too awful. They kill them, uh, uh, making them suffer, and I I really would like to not eat their meat, but it's too difficult for me because when I when the food when I am in the front of the meat, it's too difficult not to eat. But I'd love to. I was discussing about it with my friends, but I guess that's all.
Yeah, yeah, I think there's definitely that choice to make. Thinking about how the animals are killed will make you want to be vegetarian. But when you're not preparing your own food, or when you don't have control over what you eat each day, or even when you just want something easy, it's hard. You wind up choosing meat. I do, yeah. I would say, so my answer to this question is, yes, I have thought about being vegetarian. One point in my life, I thought about being vegetarian, and I was vegetarian for about 2 weeks. I was about 13 years old, and I went to Burger King and had a very bad burger. It was terrible. It made me ill, and after that burger, I said, I'm never eating meat again, and that lasted for 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, I forgot all about it and went right back to eating meat. So that's the answer. I have thought about it. It was not successful. And with that, we are just about out of time. We don't have time for another question. But if you enjoyed this class, you can join me in the future. I will continue doing this class. We'll have a different topic every time and a variety of questions. So it should be good fluency practice. All of you did very well. I understood your points. You were well spoken. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again very soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.